They want to keep it very private and, have a smaller ceremony. So it would make sense. Right now, her Rhode Island mansion is actually under renovation.
Stop the presses. Travis Kelce's officially stealing more than just touchdowns. He's basically stealing Taylor's spotlight, too. First up, a sneak peek of her docuseries has fans reeling as Travis waltzes back into her life, proving he's more than just a catchy subplot. He's the headline.
The most meaningful relationship I've ever had started with a man saying he was butthurt.
And then the man shows up in Texas pre-Thanksgiving looking so cinematic, it's basically a Vogue cover on legs, turning airport tarmacs into runways. Next, wedding plans hit a remix. Their Rhode Island dreams are evolving into multi-venue, possibly even island-level extravaganzas to fit the combined chaos of NFL pals and Swifties. Then, Taylor's swoon-meter spikes thanks to Travis rocking a rainbow Rolex, sending a "we see you" message that hits all the feels. And so, the duo keeps leveling up with a rehearsal dinner, bringing family, friends, and the legendary Purdudes together for a night that's equal parts cozy and chaotic. So Taylor is dropping emotional bombshells again, and honestly, nobody's mad about it. A new sneak peek from her end-of-an-era docuseries is making fans lose their collective minds, because this time she's peeling back the curtain on the Travis Kelce chapter of her life, the one plot twist even she didn't see coming. And she's talking about it with that soft, reflective vibe people get when they're remembering something that totally blindsided them in the best way. This clip dives right back into the moment the whole saga accidentally kicked off. She's cracking up as she looks back at that New Heights episode from July 2023, when Kelce basically announced to the world that he was offended she didn't meet him post-Eras Tour. That little comment spread online faster than a meme during final season.
Was disappointed that she doesn't talk before or after her shows because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings. So I was a little butthurt I didn't get to hand her one of the bracelets I made for her.
1 second it was a missed backstage intro, and the next it started playing out like the opening scene of a teen rom-com where the goofy but confident jock somehow pulls the superstar. And yes, she's spilling the friendship bracelet story again. Apparently Kelce tried pulling up with a bracelet featuring his number, smooth in a 1990s boombox under the window way, slightly chaotic, but you have to respect the grind.
The most meaningful relationship I've ever had started with a man saying he was butthurt, that I didn't want to meet him. Greatest surprise of my life.
She admits it was bold enough to work, and that if he hadn't been totally unhinged, he was at least the exact flavor of unhinged she used to write songs about. The preview also shows way more of Kelce than fans expected. Phone calls, rehearsal clips from his surprise London appearance in June 2024, and Swift pacing backstage at Chiefs games, looking like someone trying to decode the rules of a sport they're still learning. Insiders are already buzzing about how their two worlds have merged, her tour chaos blending with NFL Sundays like it's the most natural crossover ever. And then there are the quieter bits, her making sourdough during his training camp, the two of them sneaking in travel time between shows, him acting like he just won a cosmic lottery. She even laughs about how she once didn't know what a first down was, and now here she is basically living on the sidelines. And now, as if that cozy sourdough-making, football-learning vibe wasn't enough, things shift straight into pre-Thanksgiving chaos with Travis Kelce rolling into Texas like he owns the runway. He touches down in the Lone Star State, and suddenly the internet forgets how to behave. Fans are dehydrated on X. Insiders are whispering that people are zooming in on every pixel of his outfit. And Kelce himself is just strolling off the plane like he's starring in a fragrance commercial titled Touchdown Noir. The Chiefs dropped a clip of the team arriving, and let's just say the players clearly understood the assignment. Look cool, look confident, look like you accidentally wandered into a fashion shoot. Kelce leads the pack in an all-black fit, so clean it probably squeaks. Black suit, black shirt, black shades, black everything, like he's auditioning for the role of mysterious billionaire with a secret lair. He's casually holding his bag in one hand, the other hand tucked into his pocket like he's about to deliver his signature line, "I don't chase, I attract." The sunlight even hit his sunglasses like it was choreographed. Naturally, the comment section turns into a full-blown thirst convention. Fans aren't just hyping him up, they're practically writing sonnets. People are joking about how Taylor must be high-fiving her past self for making such excellent decisions. Others are dramatically asking why he keeps getting hotter, as if he's leveling up like a video game character. Someone even declared that no human has the right to look that good stepping off a plane. And fair point. Meanwhile, Swifties are in detective mode trying to figure out if Taylor is hopping on a jet to join him. Every blurry airport photo, every movement of her security team, every unexplained shadow becomes potential evidence. She hasn't been seen at a game since the Chiefs-Colts matchup, where she was cheering with her dad like they were celebrating a scholarship offer. So now fans are scanning the VIP suite like it's Where's Waldo, but with better outfits and much higher stakes. While fans are busy squinting at VIP suites like they're decoding national security footage, the real plot twist is happening behind the scenes, with Travis and Taylor's wedding plans getting a surprise remix. The Lovebirds are suddenly looking at their original Rhode Island plan and realizing, yeah, that guest list has mutated into something with its own gravitational pull. What started as a cute, classy summer ceremony by the ocean has escalated into, no, seriously, where do we put all these people territory? The couple is now doing the wedding planning equivalent of panic cleaning a house before guests arrive, pacing around, reevaluating everything, and asking themselves who exactly invited the entire NFL and half the music industry. They got engaged in August thinking they'd keep things cozy, maybe even host the big day at her mansion. But now, apparently the math is mathing, and the math is saying their Rhode Island spot may be too tiny for the chaos level of both friend groups combined. One insider joked that squeezing everyone into her estate would basically be Coachella with better catering and fewer wristbands. So now the duo is eyeing a two-wedding strategy, because why have one celebration when you can have a sequel? The Ocean House Hotel next to her estate is still in the mix, but nothing is locked in. And then there's the new top contender, Blackberry Farm in Tennessee, a gorgeous luxury resort that screams, we can handle your 800 cousins, 17 aunties, and the entire offensive line. With its Smoky Mountain backdrop and enough acreage to host 3 separate weddings on accident, it's suddenly a very real possibility. Plus, Taylor already has a Nashville home, so logistically, it's perfect. But wait, it gets even more extra. Insiders say they're also eyeing a private island celebration. Yep, as in, let's get married somewhere where sunscreen is mandatory and the guest list arrives by boat. A British Virgin Islands hideaway is supposedly on the table, though even that might be too small for what they're planning. So now a second Caribbean island is being whispered about too, because apparently this wedding is heading straight toward destination extravaganza territory. And just when you think these two can't level up the romance any further, along comes Travis with a plot twist so smooth it could have been storyboarded by a Hallmark executive after 3 cups of coffee. Travis Kelce struts into Arrowhead Stadium, already dressed like he's about to win an award for best dressed athlete who could easily model if he felt like it, and then boom! Fans spot it. The watch. Not just any watch, but that ultra-rare Rolex Daytona Rainbow situation that costs more than a small house and shines like it's auditioning for a role in a fantasy movie. The moment it hits the internet, Swifties start screaming into the void. Because the symbolism is loud, and they know Travis absolutely knew what he was doing. Taylor was straight up emotional over it. Not like single tear gliding down the cheek in a music video emotional, but that real-life, wow, this man actually pays attention type. She reportedly watched his tunnel walk with a smile so bright, even the parking lot got the glow up. According to one friend, she loves that he leans into the things her fans care about, and honestly, that tracks. This is the same guy who once walked into a stadium looking like the human version of a plot twist. Sources say he understands that rainbow bling isn't just flexing, it's speaking a whole language. And Taylor? She's feeling deeply seen, supported, and basically wrapped in the emotional equivalent of a very expensive weighted blanket. And after the rainbow watch flex sent Swifties into a full-on emotional spin cycle, the duo kept the vibes going with a more grounded, yet still very Travis and Taylor level extra, family and friends extravaganza. Fresh off a nail-biting Chiefs overtime win against the Colts, Travis ditched the post-game chaos for a private soiree at his own steakhouse. Yes, he has a steakhouse now, because why not? Bringing Taylor along with an entourage of family, friends, and his very own Purdudes. That's what insiders say Taylor jokingly dubbed his college crew, a tight-knit band of Uncle Don's Purdue University pals who apparently make nostalgia look effortless. The dinner wasn't just a casual bite, it was like someone hit the family crossover event button. Taylor's dad, Scott, showed up too, turning the night into a mashup episode of Kelce's Meet Swifts The Reunion Special. From multi-generational laughter to good-natured teasing, the energy reportedly had everyone feeling like they'd stepped into a feel-good Netflix movie, but with better food and zero commercial breaks. A group photo later surfaced, courtesy of one of Dawn's daughter's Instagram posts, giving fans a peek at the chaotic but charming gathering. The caption made it clear this wasn't just any dinner, it was one of those weekends that hits all the memorable buttons: stadium tours, hanging with Mama Kelce, and celebrating the last-second Chiefs victory from the suite. Apparently even adults who have been grinding since college could channel that boyish glee that comes with scoring big, whether on the field or at the table. The whole affair was a subtle rehearsal for wedding-level gatherings, blending football, family, and friend culture seamlessly. Insiders point out that these weekends are exactly the type of mix Taylor adores: emotional, grounded, and slightly chaotic in that perfect we-belong-together way. Fans are now poring over every hug, high five, and shared laugh from the photos, trying to decode which old friends are behind Taylor's beaming smiles and who exactly the Purdudes are that have earned a spot in her inner circle. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.